Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be kicking it on over to GameFound to check out Martin Wallace's new Steam Power. This is by Wallace Design. Once again, I don't know anything aside from what they show me here. So looking at the main image, it's a box. We're really banking on Martin Wallace's name, which is fine. As I always say, I don't typically recommend GameFound unless you got something, a big name, a big company, a 10th anniversary, something special going on. And they got a big name there. Martin Wallace, one of the most prestigious game designers of all time, as I'm sure they're going to spotlight once we get into this. But other than that, the main image doesn't really tell me much. I see a box, very plain box on top of a map. So overall, I don't feel like the main image is really doing much for this game. A new train game by Martin Wallace with quick setup and play time. So once again, I wish this information was just conveyed right to my face, because that's like really great information just right there. Ahoy there, Ricardo. Build the smartest network and reap the rewards, yet offering satisfying depth. So one thing I'm curious about is I'm pretty sure there's drawing in this game. I think you draw around the board, if I saw correctly. And I'm surprised they didn't mention that in the marquee somewhere. I feel like that's going to be a selling point, unless I totally just had a fever dream, and it wasn't that at all. 1 to 5 players, though. I love that. It's a solo game, 60 minutes. Very, okay. Light to medium weight. Love it. Hey, Biodelic. Good to see you. So, $90,000 was the goal. $95,000, $95K. We got it. Funded, 892 backers. Great. It's happening. By Wallace Designs. Is this going to mess up my... Yeah, I think that did. Well, I think the green screen might be MIA this time. By Wallace Designs, an Australian-based publisher bringing Martin's games direct to the public. We try to employ local talents from all the walks. So essentially, it sounds like Martin Wallace finally was like, you know what, I'm tired of working for all these other companies. I should work for myself. And cool, good for him. Love it. Now, is this his first one? That's my question. Kickstarter? Have they ran a Kickstarter before? Bloodstone by Wallace Design. So they did GameFound? Okay. Man, why doesn't it show me all the other stuff? Oh, they did. Because you have to scroll, you noob. All right, Fighting Warlock Adventures, The Warlocks of Firetops, and Bloodstone. So they have done 2 things here. Cool. Oh, this is the Pledge Manager. So this one is funded. I don't know. Is this one out? When did this one go? Card says a little more. So this one's not out yet. And then Bloodstones. Is this one out? Let's see. Updates. Campaign complete. Final update related to fulfillment, spare parts, etc. What's next? Cool. 13. Okay, great. So it looks like they got one thing they're still working on. They've shipped one thing out. Let's check out the comments. Make sure it's not a flaming dumpster fire. Hello, with all the new finishing up, I want to thank you all. Let you know I ordered the one in English and one German. I'm not bad at doing this, and I found German components in the box. If anyone ever reads this German version and English version, have the same box. Okay, cool. The tiles and bags are good quality. The drawstring could be better. So this is someone talking about the game. It says fulfillment 2 has been completed, but mine hasn't. Please use the contact form to email me, and I'll follow up. Cool. It's interesting. They don't have the they don't have anything next to them, even though they're with the company. Played Bloodstones 2 nights ago. What a banger of a game! Awesome to hear. Looks cool from that main image. All right, which way? So, yeah, can you do it? Yes. I'm not too worried about it. Once again, this is Martin Wallace, one of the most famous game designers that we have, right now. Like, let's be quite frank. If you were going to say, like, top 10 most famous game designers, I think maybe he's up there. Maybe 20? I don't know. You'd have to really do a list on it. But, so, he's not going to want to sully his good name by screwing up a Kickstarter massively like that. So, that's what I'm trying to get here. So, can you do it? Yeah, I'm fine. Do I want it? Is there a video? Here we go. Yeah, this is the video. No, yeah, okay, cool. As always with the video, 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? That's what you got to convince every Kickstarter backer. Let's go.
Steam Power, the new train game from Martin Wallace. This beautiful deluxe edition offers an elegant blend of network building and...
Okay, so immediately I like one thing here. Can you lift the camera a bit? Oh my gosh, everything's falling apart in my office. I have a 2-year-old, well, nearly 2-year-old, who was up here and likes to mess with things, and so I apologize for that if anything's askew. But yeah, I love the fact that they mentioned deluxe components right from the jump. That tells me that I'm gonna probably be paying a premium price. So I'm already set up in my mind that I'm gonna be paying probably $80 to $120. Somewhere in there, maybe. Let's go.
Resource production. While it's easy to learn and quick to play, there are hidden depths to the game that will draw you and your friends back again.
That was a nice shot. So it was like, here's what it's going to start with, and then you're going to start laying down all these cool thematic-looking components, and you're going to start building this little world.
And again. On your journey, you will lay track tiles, build factories to gather resources, and use those resources.
Are those like mahjong stuff? Like domino? Those are dominoes. Love that. What is that, like just dominoes screen printed on them? Like maybe heat press? That's nice.
To fulfill contracts.
Oh, it's really thick. Yeah, I think it's
All
dominoes.
with the aim of scoring the most victory points.
Okay.
Get on board with Steam Power. The deluxe edition launches soon exclusively on GameFound. Follow us now.
Okay. I thought there was drawing in this game. It must have been a fever dream. So I see that and I say that looks fun. That looks like a fun, fine game. But I mean, I don't feel anything stronger than that. Martin Wallace, but the name itself, Martin Wallace, the game designer, that makes me feel more. But the game itself is like, yeah, it looks fine. It's fine. So $100. I said 80 to 120. Split right down the middle. Yeah. Can you tell I'm in this part of town way too often? The new train game from Martin Wallace is beautifully deluxe edition. And yeah, I don't, like looking just at the components, I don't have an issue with that price. Deep down in my heart, as someone who's always been a very frugal person and who was in the hobby back when it was much cheaper, when games were cardboard, you know, like mostly cardboard, I say to myself, wow, I wonder how much this game would cost if it was not deluxeified. And I'm like, man, because I'd like to play that $40 game. I really would. That'd be a lot of fun. Because, you know, like in 1990, these are going to be little cardboard pop-outs that you're going to be placing that will look like trains that you pop on there. You know, for instance, just like, now I'm not saying I want it that low, but like, yeah, it looks fun. 1 to 5, 60 minutes, age 14 plus, a highly replayable old school Euro with modern components. Okay, cool. Euro. All right, quick setup, simple rules, and strategically rich, luxurious components. Yeah, I see that. I see those components. Those components are nice. Steam Power's a train game for 1 to 5 players. In Steam Power's play this. So I feel like I really need a gameplay video. I'm sure it's going to be down here. So right to the price, $99, $752, $1. Show your support. Ticket controller, 1 copy of. Oh my gosh! Did I say 40? Am I good? I spend way too much. Okay, so they didn't even mention this. Okay. That, once again, most people aren't going to buy that. But I still, to my mind, say, you know, like that wouldn't be bad. Because, especially considering stretch goals are not included, and I'd be a chump to lose stretch goals. I mean, come on. Because they're new maps? Like, who's going to miss out on new maps? Like, that gives the game so many legs. Man, makes me want to play trains. Cat Power. 1 copy of Cat Power. So there's an expansion with cats. And is this just something I have to... So these are just straight up add-ons? Or are these all included with it? Because if they're just straight up add-ons, I'm definitely less excited. Because now it goes from a $100 game to a more. Let me see. Is this including all stretch goals? So are the add-ons the stretch goals? This is one of the reasons why I also recommend putting stretch goals higher. Because I have questions. As just a consumer, I'm like, well, do I need to buy these? I obviously want the cat power. I'm too poor to be part of Bauer's Law. Yeah, me too, unfortunately. Gameplay. Build track tiles, build a factory. Cool. Great components. Looks great. How to play. That's how you lead. Is that actually 453 and we're done? Because that'd be cool. I'm a little bit skeptical. But we got Paul. Okay. So, like a 23-minute tutorial? Roundaboutish, and then it's just the full playthrough. Great. Awesome. Paul does a fantastic job. We'll learn while playing. So we got gameplay videos, full gameplay videos. We got tutorials. Fantastic. And now we get what's in the deluxe box. 3 Fox silver hand-inked and watercolored maps. Okay, so there's already 3 maps, plus we're getting more. That's hot. I mean, $100 seems good. Hey there, C Goody. Player trained, PVC, 18 per player, really nice components. I think I'm sold. I almost feel like the price was a little too early. I feel like the components before the price, or the price right next to the components, because that's typically what you see. It's like, oh, $99, but what am I getting? And then here it is, and then, or you lead with the $40 one. Yeah, that was interesting. I almost feel like the price being that high is not great. And I'm the person who pounds my chest about the price higher, but not higher than the pledges, though. That just seems odd. I don't pound my chest for that. So yeah, here's the version. Cool, $40. Looks fun. It looks like a fun game. We got, this is the preview. Ooh. Okay. This is a game that is exceedingly well crafted. There are no extraneous parts. It is very simple to play. I enjoyed it. It's very light. It's very easy. And I truly do think anybody could play this. Okay, so we are like gateway gaming this as hard as we possibly can. And I got that vibe. I mean, if you clearly get the Ticket to Ride vibe. They even went for it with the music in the video. Like, so, okay. Cool, we got another preview. This game is efficient, is streamlined, is clean, and I love how straightforward it is. Just a really, really delightful game. I feel like those two quotes do a lot of the same thing. I'm looking for that quote that tells me how replayable it is. And I think I saw one earlier. But that's the one where I'm like, but with the maps, 3 different maps, and now we got 4 maps. So yeah, what is the deal with the cat expansion? What's up with that? Are there stretch goals? Where were the stretch goals? Did I miss them? Rewards. So they're right there. Oh, so it's just the new map. So the cat is just an extra thing I have to buy. So now I'm up to 110 if I want to get everything. That's odd. Oh, I wonder if this was like a day 1 thing. Was that it? What are these? Oh, those are nice. Yeah, it's surprising there's not a deluxe pledge level that has those as well. Half credit on the quote. Okay. That was it. So that's the story. I don't know. It had a lot. I'd love to see a rule booklet. Minor nitpick, but you have like so many how to play videos and other stuff that I'm not gonna dog on that too hard. Mainland $15, so it's $115, and then it's $55 if you go with the $40 one, which once again, I'd have both the shipping because you have two main pledges, 2 shipping amounts. I don't feel like that should be too hard, but it looks like they're trying to subsidize this one, which makes sense because you want to. Most people aren't going to buy the $40 one, and you don't want most people to buy the $40 one. Oh, no, it's right there. Never mind. Take backsies, 100% take backsies. Awesome. It's right there. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. I feel like that could be done in one graph a little bit more efficiently, you know what I mean? Not a big deal, but and I should say I think. I see this quite frequently all the time that people do it in one graph. Played on Tabletopia. Oh, Tabletop Simulator, Virtual Tabletop. Fantastic. Wow, what's Virtual Tabletop? Oh my gosh, what is this? What in the world? Am I playing? Holy, what the? What? How do I? My mind has been blown. I'm here. This is it. I can drag things. What the hell? Wow. I guess you know what? I see the appeal of online gaming now. Like that was like 15 seconds. Holy crap. I think you should spotlight this link and that how to play video. Say, learn how to play in 25 minutes and play a game in the next hour or 30 minutes. You know what? I challenge some Kickstarter creator, if they have their game on there, to do that in the future. I think that'd be great. Like, what if there was like its own special little section where it's like, because you have Play It on Tabletop Simulator, Play It on We always do that. But what if it was like, watch this video, click this link, and you'll be playing in 30 seconds or whatever. That'd be interesting. Like, just put them together, one-stop shopping, make it more convenient. I think that'd be nice. And that'd be cool to see if someone did that and to see how much more people got engaged with that style versus the typical style. Because I'm sure there's some companies, not all companies, that keep track of that sort of thing. That'd be interesting. All right, comment. Somebody steal that. I'll just be flabbergasted when I see it out in the wild, and I'll know. What should we expect in the solo mode to show up? It's in the rule booklet on the campaign page. Oh, the rule booklet is on the campaign page. I just glossed by it. Excellent. And Morty in here doing Wallace designs, work for him. Good. That's what you want. That makes it way easier for you. And they're also popping in here, answering questions. I'm seeing lots of creator badges there. Cool stuff. Cruise towards good grade. Let's do it. Do you need to target mark mom or grandma on a crowdfunding website? Target market mom or grandma. I don't know too many grandmas that are on crowdfunding, but I feel like crowdfunding is kind of the new QVC. Like it just pops up in front of you and it's like, hey, this is this amazing product we got. We're gonna show it to you for the next 15 to 25 minutes, and hopefully you'll pick up that phone, give us a call, and give us some of your money, and then we'll send it to you. Except this time it takes quite a while to send it to you. It's just the time has been stretched out. But yeah, I feel like that's an equal equivalent. Oh, that's a non sequitur there, a weird one. Let's go. Final grade. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I like Martin Wallace games. So that's the big thing. So I honestly feel like that is a little bit, a third of a point grade bump down here. Not putting enough respect on Martin Wallace's name. Like that's the one thing that I don't see here. Because if you don't know Martin Wallace's name, like look how long it takes me to freaking scroll down to look at his information. That's his games that he's made. Like, and if you don't know this, he has, oh yeah, by the way, the #1 game on Board Game of all Geek of all time, and then the number 20. And I've played, I don't know which one of the brasses I've played. I've played it a couple times. It's very enjoyable. So 120, 122, 192, 275, 284, 423, 479, 564, 581, 634, 639, 727, 955. So we have, that's like 17 of the top 1,000 games of all time. We are reviewing infomercials. That's so... I feel like we should definitely have put a little bit... What is the dog doing? The dog is doing something over there. I feel like we should have put way more respect on his name there. And honestly, I think that's a third of a point grade bump down there. Like, I feel like that is totally something... Like, you puff out your chest a little bit and just don't assume everybody knows who Martin Wallace is. You know? Because there is so many games coming out now that it's almost like he's grandfathered in. No, he's still got... That's stupid. That's preposterous. I take back everything I just said in the last 12 seconds. They're all stricken from the internet. They're removed. Because he's got the #1 game of all time. Of course his name's stupid. You get what I'm saying. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Once again, I'm not worried about Martin Wallace, not releasing a game. And like, oh yeah, it just didn't come out. Because it's him. That would be so like, that would be shocking. You'd be shocked if you found out that Martin Wallace just made a $150,000 Kickstarter and then just didn't ship out to be like, really? Like the guy who designed like the best board game of all time, and like he is like, what? How the hell did that happen? You'd be shocked. So can you do it? Yes. I'm not worried at all. Now, how much is it? It seems it's fine. It's fine because I got my $40 version if I really want to go that route. But let's be honest, I want all the stretch goals. And there's only one so far, but a map is a huge stretch goal. I would put another stretch goal down there too to wet people's willy a little bit. I don't know. I hope I used that expression correctly. So final grade for this one. This is a tough one for me. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. I want to play it, and I imagine it's very, very good. I imagine he's trying to make this his magnum opus gateway game as someone who has just made some of the most complex, like really, well, not the most complex, but some of the most highly rated complex games of all time. So I have no doubt in my mind this is going to be a great game. So final grade for this one. Man, I'm going to go a 2/3 of a grade point bump down for not spotlighting Martin Wallace, honestly. I feel like that was... Oh, it is. It's okay. So here it is. Once again, why I hate GameFound's freaking system with their stupid squares. Look at this rectangle from the designer of Brass and Bloodstone. If this... Oh, never mind. I would either way, this is a better one than that. But I would make this bigger. I think they should have put more respect on his name. Gotten people more excited. Especially people who don't know anything. Like, just if you're newer to crowdfunding, like, let's say one of these big tent poles brought you to GameFound. and you're like, all right, and now I'm here, and I browse around, but I haven't really backed much. And you find that this is from the guy who's designed the #1 game of all time, and all these the best games ever. If that was more spotlighted, I think that's a big thing. I'm going to go 2/3 of a point, great bump down for that. I'm going to go with a B+ on this one. Overall, I feel like they got everything they need. How to play videos. Just, you could play it right now, literally in 15 seconds, as you saw it. Hey, Grimpath. But yeah, I'm going to go with a B+ on this one. Overall, like, the story's great. We got everything you could possibly need here. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Steam Power. And let me know in the comments below. What are you doing, dog? Chill out. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm being a little bit over to the top about the not spotlighting his pedigree? Or do you think I'm being reasonable? That, hey, get out of there. Do you think I'm being reasonable that you think that, yeah, that is definitely something that 100% should have been spotlighted more in here? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.